Riders coming to the line then for race 21. With John Yeldham, Rory Cavill, Rob Watts, Martyn Sturgeon, Adam Filmer, Rodney McDonald. Dave Mears, Mitch Godden, James Theobald, Stuart Mears, Tom Cooper and Jason Dewitt. This is the big one, chaps. Into the first turn they go. Mitch Godden's got the whole shot. Mitch Godden leads into the first turn. Goes a little wide though. Powering to the outside. Martyn Sturgeon chasing after. Mitch Godden holds on to it. Martyn Sturgeon second. Tom Cooper in third. Mitch Godden leading down the back straight. Martyn Sturgeon trying everything he knows to come back on terms. He's fresh back after that shoulder injury. He won't want to be upsetting that, but he will be wanting to beat Mitch Godden. Second place, Tom Cooper in third, Rodney McDonald in fourth, then Theobald, then Rob Watts. Tight stuff around that pitch turn and Mitch Godden still holding on to it, pulls away down the straight. With Martyn Sturgeon in hot pursuit. Martyn Sturgeon makes his move this time, he's come very fast. Oh, we caught a bump a little bit naughty there and he's lost a few yards. It's Mitch Godden on the last lap flag, 1 lap to go from Martyn Sturgeon from Tom Cooper. Rodney McDonald, James Theobald, Rob Watts. Don't forget, there's no final for this. It's on 4-point scoring legs, and Mitch Godden leads. He won the first race. He's leading the second one. He's only got to get past this flag in first place to stay on maximum points. Mitch Godden takes it. Martyn Sturgeon in second. Tom Cooper in third. Rodney McDonald in fourth. Followed by James Theobald and Rob Watts. Race 21. Race 21. The official result was a win for number 9, Mitch Godden. He must put one hand on that trophy then, mustn't he, at this point? And in second place it was 15, Martyn Sturgeon. In third place it was 153, Tom Cooper. Fourth place was number 4, Rodney McDonald. Fifth place was number 26, James Theobald. And sixth place was number 13, Rob Watts. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.80 seconds, a speed of 51.23 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 15, 153, 4, 26 and 13, 1 minute 20.80 seconds, a speed of 51.23 miles per hour. Could Sandy Russell please go to see Russell Roberts at Kent Event Bars, please? And Sandy Russell to Russell at the Kent Event Bars, please. Thank you. Upright solos then. Chris Mackett in front in this one. He's got the whole shot. He's coming out of that turn on a good line on a 350cc machine. Ahead of Paul Murphy in second, Harry Joyce in third, Ben Leeds in fourth. Only 4 in this one. Chris Mackett romping away with it. Sure he had a first in the first leg, but only on a 350cc machine. Flat out of that turn. And into the next one. From Paul Murphy, Barry Joyce, Ben Leeds. Nicely stationed apart there, making it very easy for us here in the caravan. We could do a little rest, couldn't we? It's been a bit hectic at times. So, Chris Mackett from the Romney Marshes. 1 more lap to go. On 55, Paul Murphy. 57, Barry Joyce. And number 3. And the checker flag comes out. And 68, Chris Mackett romps home with that one. On 55, Paul Murphy, 57, Barry Joyce. And bringing up the rear, number 3, Ben Leeds.
Please start making their way up to race 27 to 50.
The official result of race 22 was a win for number 68, Chris Mackett. Second was 55, Paul Murphy. Third was number 57, Harry Joyce. And fourth was number 3, Ben Leeds. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 31.82 seconds, a speed of 45.08 miles per hour. Here we go with more upright solos. Bob Dolman leads it. Bob Dolman down the straight. Now Russell in second place. Followed by John Yeldham. Bob Dolman then. Certainly got some legs in that machine as he pulls away from Carl Russian. 16, Bob Dolman, Carl Russian really going for it in second place. Getting showered in dirt. Robin Pilcher, John Yeldham, Aaron Vale, Les Rowland, Kevin Beer, and Adrian Hart. Oh, Bob Dolman pulling away with this one. Carl Russian knows he's safe. His second place is gaining him positions and points towards the final this afternoon. So we'll be quite happy with that one. 16 Bob Dolman, 63 Carl Russian, then Robin Pilcher, then John Yeldham, Aaron Vale and Les Rowland, Kevin Beer and Adrian Hart. Into the last turn for the last time in this one then. Except Brian Cornelius pushing his bike back down the centre green. It's not very often you see him push one, is it? 16, Bob Dolman takes the checkered flag. Carl Russian rolls home in second. Then it's 174, Robin Pilcher. From 46, John Yeldham, Aaron Vale and Les Rowland. Kevin Beer. And then Adrian Hart. Upright solos again then, race 23. The upright solos is a win there for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place, number 63, Carl Russian. Third place, number 174, Robin Pilcher. Fourth place was number 46, John Yeldham. Fifth was 152, Aaron Vale. Sixth was 62, Les Rowland. Seventh was 51, Kevin Beer. Eighth was number 2, Adrian Hart. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.68 seconds, a speed of 46.68 miles per hour. From the top, 16, 63, 174, 46, 152, 62, 51, 2, 1 minute 28.68 seconds, 46.68 miles per hour. Right-hand Sidecars coming to the line then. Look out for Andy Gribble, he'll need some points after his machine failure in the first leg. Pete Colvin will be hungry for points. Miles Simmons would like to add to his tally. John Stafford had a very good first round, so see how he goes in this one. And Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders won their first race, so they'll be out with a vengeance. Add in, please, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Race 25 will not happen. Race 25 will not happen. And after race 26, there will be a slight interval or track preparation. Here we go then. Miles Simmons gets the whole shot. Miles Simmons gets there first. Rob Wilson takes a wide line into the turn, puts the power on early, tries to drive around the outside of Miles Simmons. Miles Simmons is ready for him though, and he squirts the throttle on in first place. John Hiscock is in third, trying the inside run on Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson's not having any of that. Miles Simmons is away with it though. Miles Simmons is away, and Rob second, John Hiscock, Pete Colvin, Andy Gribble, and John Stafford bringing up the rear. John Winchester amongst you with those raffle tickets if you want any. Don't ignore her. Number 9, Miles Simmons. 4, Rob Wilson, Pete Colvin, Andy Gribble, John Stafford. All to race for here. Miles Simmons getting away with it a little bit. Rob Wilson in second place. Rob Wilson knows if he can finish in the first 2 in each race, he'll make his way into that final, so he doesn't need to try too hard. There's the last left place, Miles Simmons. Rob Wilson is right there in second. That's 184. Rob Wilson not giving up yet though, he's still trying hard as they go down the back straight there for the last time in this one. Round the pits turn. The checkered flag is at the ready, and Miles Simmons takes the checkered flag. Rob Wilson in second. Then John Hiscock, Pete Colvin, Andy Gribble, John Stafford. And right-hand sidecars. Race 24. A win for number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In third place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In fourth place, it was number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. In fifth place was number 3, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. And in sixth place was number 81, John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.12 seconds, a speed of 48.24 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 24, 184, 99, 3, 81. 1 minute 38.12 seconds, 48.24 miles per hour. We're looking for number 80, Will Offin and Andy Wood. 92, Paul Whiteham and Alan Elliott. 991, Trevor and Andy Colvin. 306, Mark Warren. And according to this, Adrian North. And add in number 38, Matt Elliott. And 31, Del Page. Looks like I'm going to be skint when I leave here this afternoon if I've got to buy that generator. Don't anybody want that generator? That's virtually as brand spanking new and only £200. I've paid more than that for second-hand ones at times. That's a new one for that money. Think of the uses you could have for that when you get a power cut at home. Or the riders in the pits, they love to have them work all those electric drills and things. Revs rise. Tape slide. And here they come down the first straight. 92, Paul Whiteham and Elliott making the first turn first with Trevor and Andy Colvin in second place. Paul Whiteham and Alan Elliott had a win first time out, and they're winning this one at the moment as well. On form, Whiteham and Alan Elliott. From 991 Trevor Colvin. Colvin Jr. Look at them two side by side. No love lost there, is there? Round they come again then, and once that Paul Whiteham starts breathing that fresh air, there isn't really stopping him, does there? He's away now. Alan Elliott, 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Jr. Will Offin and Andy Wood. Mark Warren and Adrian North. Del Page and Steve Slaney and Matt and S. Elliott bringing up the rear. Matt Elliott moving, makes a move on the inside, he goes through, nice and clean. Del Page has to fight it out again, and the first thing lays down for Paul Whiteham. Trevor Colvin, Will Offin, Mark Warren, Matt Elliott, Del Page. Round the last turn for the last time then, making it look easy. 92, Paul Whiteham and Alan Elliott take the win. 2 from 2 for them. Good points for Trevor Colvin in second, then Will Offin and Andy Wood. Mark Warren and Adrian North. Matt S. Elliott, 31, Del Page and Steve Slaney. Meanwhile, race 26, the right-hand sidecars was a win for number 92, Paul Whiteham and Alan Elliott. Second place was 991. Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Jr. Third place was number 80, Will Offin and Andy Wood. Fourth place was the 306, Mark Warren and Adrian North. Fifth place was number 38, Matt and S. Elliott. And in sixth place was number 31, Del Page and Steve Slaney. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.40 seconds with an average speed of 48.60 miles per hour. From the top, 92, 991, 80, 306, 38, 31. 1 minute 37.40 seconds, 48.60 miles per hour. So they're in a bad way over there at the moment, and the 500 quid raised last week is going to be used for Vince's family to get across to see him whilst he's over there. Excuse me, croaking. The other thing Mitch asked me to mention is his go-kart event on the 30th of November at Buckmore Park, always a sellout. Get your tickets early. And it'll be another grand Grasstrackers day out in the winter. The 30th of November, go-kart racing event in aid of injured riders at Buckmore Park. 1 o'clock start, I believe he said. Ladies and gentlemen, something else I'd like you to come to, and that's the Mason Aces dinner dance. The Mason Aces dinner dance is on Saturday the 8th of November at the Ruffin Hotel in Maidstone, and more about that later. Because this is race 27, the 250cc solos, and Lee Street has been out and done it twice already in the earlier legs, and there it is. He's on 28. Georgie Wood has been at him numerous times all day, and now around the outside like a man possessed. He means business. He's going for it. Georgie Wood leads Lee Street up the back straight. In previous races, Lee Street has had the legs on it on the straight, but perhaps they put the gearing up a notch or something, and extra tooth on the gearbox sprocket or something. But Georgie Wood is leading from Lee Street in second place. From 31, 122, Graeme, and 23, Darren Knight, and 57, Ricky Pye. Georgie Wood then leading this one. Out of that turn. The last lap flag goes to Georgie Wood from Lee Street, who looks comfortable in second place. 122, Graeme Brown, Paul Simmons, Darren Knight, Steve Darville, Ricky Pye, James Peters. 96, Georgie Wood gets his first win of the afternoon. Lee Street rolls home in second. From Graeme Brown, Paul Simmons, Darren Knight. On the 4-stroke Honda. From Steve Darville on a Honda. From 57, Ricky Pye. Race 27. Race 27. A win there for number 96, young Georgie Wood. His first adult meeting. And how about that? Is that a fairy tale? You beat Lee Street your first meeting? First, 96, Georgie Wood. Second, 75, Lee Street. Third, 122, Graeme Brown. Fourth, number 31, Paul Simmons. Fifth, number 23, Darren Knights. Sixth, number 12, Steve Darville. Seventh was number 57, Ricky Pye. Eighth was 45, James Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.34 seconds and 50.27 miles per hour. Problems on the start there. We'll do that one again. Race 27, 96, 75, 122, 31, 23, 12, 57, 45. 1 minute 22.34 seconds, an average speed of 50.27 miles per hour. Anybody wanting to buy an awning, see Brian Humphries here this afternoon. He's got a lovely one for sale. Was 70 quid, I think it's now down to 50 quid. It's a bargain for the end of the season. Get it early and ready for next year. Here they come then, 350s, and Bob Dolman is the leader out of the first turn. It's Bob Dolman that leads. Michael Bovis in second. Chris May in third. Then Stuart Mears, Terry Massingham, Natasha Bartlett, Adrian Harden, and Danny Glover. Danny Glover rolling to the centre green. Not quite sure what the problem is. Can't see a chain on there. Doesn't mean to say there isn't one, but I can't see one. Round they come then, 16, Bob Dolman. From 4, Michael Bovis. Chris May and Stuart Mears side by side. Stuart Mears working a little bit of track craft, trying to move up on the inside, trying to take the outside. He's all over the place. He's trying every line there is, but unable to make the move. At the moment on Chris May. He goes very fast this time though, on the outside, into that top turn. Bob Dolman leading it. Michael Bovis climbing all over his back wheel as he goes into the last lap. Bob Dolman, Michael Bovis, Stuart Mears gets ahead of Chris Pye. From Terry Massingham and Natasha Bartlett and Adrian Hart. Into the last turn for the last time. Bob Dolman leading it. Michael Bovis puts the throttle on hard. I don't think he's going to quite make it though. 16, Bob Dolman takes. Michael Bovis comes home in second. A good ride for him. Third place to 14. Stuart Mears from 59, Ricky Pye. From Natasha Bartlett and Terry Massingham. From Adrian Harden. Race 28, the 350cc solos was a win for number 16. That was Bob Dolman. In second place was number 4, Michael Bovis. In third place was number 14, Stuart Mears. In fourth place was number 59, Chris Pye. Fifth place was number 3, Natasha Bartlett. Ahead of number 213 in sixth place, Terry Massingham. The two girls having a little cat fight there in race 28. And in seventh place was number 2, Adrian Harden. No eighth finisher, or ninth or 10th, come to that. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.13 seconds, giving average speed of 48.63 miles per hour. Try and give that one out again later, but then I'll turn the page, I might forget. Round the turn to come then. Matt Etherington goes wide. Dave Mears comes through on the inside. Dave Mears from Matt Etherington, from Harry Betteridge, from Mike Peters. Shane Bovis from Brian Cornelius. All happening down the back straight as somebody else went past Brian Cornelius, and he now moves up alongside Mr. Bovis. But on the front line, Dave Mears is holding off the challenge of Matt Etherington. Matt Etherington is going for it. Harry Betteridge is in second place. Then Michael Peters, Chris Ward. Chris Ward trying to go around the outside of Michael Peters on the fifth turn. It's all happening here at Torrey Hill. Dave Mears is away with it. Matt Etherington appears to have settled for second in this one. The last lap flag comes out. It's Dave Mears all the way in this one. From Matt Etherington in second. From Harry Betteridge in third. Then Chris Ward. Michael Peters. Brian Cornelius. Shane Bovis. Chris Watts. Gordon Walker. Into the last turn for the last time. Dave Mears. Twist the throttle. Down the straight over the second flag. That's a win for Dave Mears. From Matt Etherington in second. From Harry Betteridge in third. From Chris Ward. Michael Peters, Brian Cornelius, Stuart Mears, Chris Watts, Gordon Walker. Race 29, 350cc solos, a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second, number 5, Matt Etherington. Third, number 6, Harry Betteridge. Fourth, number 61, Chris Ward. Fifth was number 37, that was Michael Peters. Sixth was 48, Brian Cornelius. Seventh was 114, Shane Bovis. Eighth was number 12, Chris Watts. And in ninth place was 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.01 seconds, a speed of 49.87 miles per hour. From the top, 19, 5, 6, 61, 37, 48, 114, 12, 84. 1 minute 23.01 seconds, 49.87 miles per hour. The race before, if you want to turn your page back, the race before, race 28 again, was 16, 4, 14, 59, 3, 213, 2. 1 minute 25.13 seconds, 48.63 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars then, don't forget the possibilities of the Grand Slam. Oh, and the Battle of the Giants comes in this one. Race 30, we have Tony and Tom Penfold, who unfortunately missed their last race. Well, missed a race earlier. A problem on the line. We also have 292, Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs, 81, Chris Downs and A Downs, 99, Jason O'Donnell and Darren Beanie. But then the clash of the Titans between 142, Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond, the British champions, and 123, Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. This is going to be a cracker. This has got to be the one to see this afternoon. The premonition to the final. What's going to happen here? Both sitting on 16 points each going into this one. Surely they can't come out with 8 each in this, can they? Could have 7.5 each, I suppose. They're away. Dave Penfold gets the whole shot. Dave Penfold goes down to the first turn first. Andy Pack in second place. Then Jason O'Donnell. And then the British champion in fourth. Let's see if he can make any ground up. As they come out of the first turn, it's 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. 1, 2. Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs enter. up into third place already ahead of Jason O'Donnell as he chases down the back straight. But Dave Penfold is pulling away yards clear at the front line there, as Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond move on to the back wheel of Andy Pack. Dave Penfold, Paul Randall at half distance. Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs in second. Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond in third place there, looking to try and take that second. Andy Pack doing a tremendous job of holding him back though, as Dave Penfold pulls yards clear on the front line. The last lap flag comes out. It's Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. Andy Pack and Paul Terry Nicholas goes around the outside. Surely he's got to get there this time. He's in front though. He's up into second place now. But I think it's too late to catch Dave Penfold at that distance. Oh, and the Welshman goes out. The Welshman is out with trouble. The arms go up in the air. Dave Penfold leads this one by the proverbial mile as he comes up to take the checkered flag. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. From 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. From 292, Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs. The Welshman seems to have got it all going again. But Jason O'Donnell comes across in third, fourth I think, then Terry Nicholas, and then Chris Downs bringing up the rear. Race 30, the left-hand sidecars. It was a win for number 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. In second place, it was number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. In third place, it was number 292, Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs. In fourth place was number 99, Jason O'Donnell and Darren Beanie. In fifth place was 142, Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond. And in sixth place was number 81, Chris and A. Downs. The winner's time at 1 minute 33.22 seconds, return an average speed of 44.41 miles per hour. Left-handers away again then, race 31 it is. Can't see Graeme Hilton in this one, I think somebody's got left on the line. Mike Downs is out with problems, that just leaves 3. Coming out of the first turn now, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness leading. Andy Evans going in second place. Bear Evans going around the outside of Danny Holman. Danny Holman's not going to let him have it though. Bear Evans seems to charge out of that corner in front. He's going for gold here. Andy the Bear Evans from Wales. See his teammate defeated quite hard in that one with the problems that he had, so he's had to have a vengeance for the Welsh here. And leading into this one with Danny Holman in second place, Keith Dixon in third. Last lap flag getting made ready. Or the Bear, follow the Bear. They're all following him in this one, aren't they? Here's Dave Morris from 126, Ben Fitness. Sorry, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, the passenger in the driver's seat there. 76, Keith Dixon, Adrian North. Bear Evans then, out of the last turn. Looking comfortable. Evans takes the win. Danny Holman in second, piling up the points. And in third place, Keith Dixon and Adrian North. Race 31, then the left-hand sidecars, a win for the Bear. That's number 4, Bear Evans and Dave Morris. Second place to number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And in third place, number 76, Keith Dixon and Adrian North. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.06 seconds, a speed of 44.01 miles per hour. From the top, 4, 126, 76, 1 minute 34.06, 44.01 miles per hour. That leads us nicely to round 3 of the 500cc solos. Same race going over 4 point scoring legs this afternoon. Mitch Godden on the top of the tree at the moment with 28 maximum points, with 15 Martyn Sturgeon on 24 points, and for Rodney McDonald and 153 Tom Cooper on 19 each. Away we go in the 500cc solos. Mitch Godden is in third at the moment. Martyn Sturgeon leads it, Rodney McDonald in second, Mitch Godden in third. Mitch Godden putting the power on. Trying to cut the inside of Rodney McDonald, not doing it this time. Martyn Sturgeon in lead, Rodney McDonald in second. Mitch Godden in third. Tom Cooper in fourth. And Mitch tells me he had a gearbox failure in the earlier race in the Unlimited, and that's why he didn't come out in that one. And he didn't come out in it, but didn't get very far in it. 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Rodney McDonald from 9, Mitch Godden. Mitch Godden goes through on the inside of Rodney McDonald. He's up in the second place. I don't think he's going to catch the flying. Oh, got a yellow flag up. We've got red flags up. We've got red flags. We've got bikes all over the place down this end. The red flags are out.
14 and 30.
Oh, Stuart Mears was in that tangle, but he's picking up his bike and he's okay. 25, that's Dave Mears. He was in it and he's up and okay. And then there's another one, looks like 13, Rob Watts, and he's the one receiving the attention at the moment. CC solos then on the line, and here they come. Like long dogs down the first straight. Rodney McDonald gets the whole shot. Oh, and Mitch Godden pushes, and Martyn Sturgeon goes even harder. Martyn Sturgeon leads, Mitch Godden in second place. Martyn Sturgeon goes very wide. Mitch Godden track half pulls up on the inside. Mitch Godden's got it. Mitch Godden goes through now. What's this doing? Martyn Sturgeon from Rodney McDonald. They're jostling for the positions there. Tom Cooper in fourth. So Ryan, Mitch Godden, 310, Tom 15, Martyn Sturgeon from fourth. Rodney McDonald, then Tom Cooper, then Dave Mears. Mitch Godden is streaking away with it down the back straight. Adam Filmer retires to the centre green. Mitch Godden, 1 lap to go. Martyn Sturgeon in second place. Then number 4, Rodney McDonald. Dave Mears is not in trouble. Then James Theobald and John Yeldham and Stuart Mears. Dave Mears off track with mechanical problems. Round the turn they come then. Mitch Godden has got it all sewn up in this one. He takes the checker flag, 3 from 3. Martyn Sturgeon out. Martyn Sturgeon loses a place. I believe the chain is off the machine. Followed home by John Yeldham, Stuart Mears, James Theobald. 500cc solos, 500cc solos. Race 32. A win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second place to number 4, Rodney McDonald. Third place to number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Fourth place to 46, John Yeldham. Fifth place to number 14, Stuart Mears. And sixth place to number 26, James Theobald. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.42 seconds, giving an average speed of 51.47 miles per hour. That's 9, 4, 15, 46, 14, 26. 1 minute 20.42 seconds, 51.47 miles per hour. From the start they go down to the first turn. It's the upright solos. Carl Russian's got the whole shot. Carl Russian puts the power on. Out of the turn he comes. Les Roden is in second place. Robin Pilcher in third. Then Adrian Harden, followed by Kevin Beer and Ben Leeds. Carl Russian going for it down the back straight. Around the turn they come then. 63. Carl Russian. Robin Pilcher. Les Rowland. Kevin's here. Ben leads. Adrian Harden.
He's cheating.
Adrian Harden seems to have got a slipping clutch by the sounds of the revs on that motor. Here comes the last lap flag. That's Carl Russian in the lead from 174, Robin Belcher. From 62, there's Rowland. 51, Kevin Beer. And 3, Ben leads. Checker flag out. Carl Russian. 2 wins from 3. 2 wins in a second. That's not bad, is it? 174, Robin Pilcher, second place there. Then 62, Les Rowland. He's on the move. 51, Kevin Beer. 3, Ben leads. Race 33 and the win there for number 63, Carl Russian. Second place to number 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place to number 62, Les Rowland. Fourth place to number 51, Kevin Beer. And in fifth place, number 3, Ben leads. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.67 seconds, an average speed of 47.22 miles per hour. From the top, 63, 174, 62, 51, 3, 1 minute 27.67, 47.22 miles per hour. Upright solos again now then. Chris Mackey with 2 wins to his credit already. On 28 points. 16, Bob Dolman goes in this one. He's on 26 points. John Yeldham on 18. Paul Morphy on 19. Tim Mountain on starter. 84, Gordon Walker. I haven't got his points tally, I'm afraid. Barry Joyce, Mike Webster. I don't see Mike Webster today either. Brian Cornelius is the additional runner. And down the first straight they go and into that first corner, and Chris Mackett leads it on the 350. In fact, I'm not sure it is a 350. I think it's a 500 on a 350 chassis. But I don't know. We'll have to go along with it being a 350. It's Chris Mackett from Bob Dolman from Aaron Vale. Bob Dolman moves up on the inside. Doesn't quite take it. Chris Mackett leads down the back straight. I wonder what the programme says. Let's go and have a look into what the programme says. Front price, 68 Gawa. 60 Gawa. I think it's 500 engine, 350 chassis. I don't really think a 350 is going to lead Bob Dolman's 500 like that, but I could be wrong. There's Chris Mackett leading from Bob Dolman in second. Bob Dolman trying to come through on the inside. There's 1 lap to go. Bob Dolman there trying the outside line. Cuts back for an inside line. Gets it. He goes through on the inside. Bob Dolman power into that straight. But look at Chris Mackett coming back at him. Chris Mackett gets back in front. Into the last turn. These two are hard at it. Bob Dolman on the inside. Chris Mackett on the outside. And the run in. But it looks like it's Bob Dolman. Bob Dolman takes it. Chris Mackett in second. Then 152, Aaron Vale. Brian Cornelius, John Yeldham, Paul Morphy, Barry Joyce. Race 34, always a good number that. Race 34, the upright solos, a win for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place to number 68, Chris Mackett. Third place, number 152, Aaron Vale. Fourth place to 48, Brian Cornelius. Fifth place to 46, John Yeldham. Sixth place to 55, Paul Morphy. And seventh place to 57, Barry Joyce. No 8th finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.02 seconds, a speed of 47.03 miles per hour. From the top, 16, 68, 152, 48, 46, 55, 57. 1 minute 28.02 seconds, 47.03 miles per hour. So it's a star night for most natives at the Russell Hotel on the 8th of November. 92, Will Penfold leads into the first turn in this one. He was in the lead on 16 points before he got him. Look at Miles Simmons chasing him down that back straight. It's Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott from Miles Simmons. And Kevin Woodley. They come round the pitch turn. Miles Simmons makes a move on the inside. Oh, that's tight stuff. Is that not tight stuff? But Paul Whitelam leads. Miles Simmons in second. Trevor Colvin in third. Pete Colvin in fourth. Then Del Page. John Stafford. So 92, Paul Whitelam leading. Miles Simmons in close attendance in second. Then Trevor the Sweeney. Colvin in third and Pete Colvin in fourth. And then looks like John Stafford's made up one place ahead of Del Page. Last lap flag comes out this time. And number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott are one lap from victory. On the maximum points at the moment from Miles Simmons in second. Trevor Colvin in third, Pete Colvin in fourth, John Stafford in fifth, Del Page bringing up the rear. Down the last turn for the last time. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott take the second flag from Miles Simmons, from Trevor Colvin, from Pete Colvin, from John Stafford and Del Page. All right-hand sidecars, race number 35. If you didn't have a 9 in your number, you didn't do very well there.
What was that?
Race 35 then, a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In second place was number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In third place was 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Jr. And in fourth place, it was number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. In fifth place was number 81, John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland. And in sixth place is number 31, Del Page and Steve Slaney. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.62 seconds, an average speed of 48.99 miles per hour. From the top, 92, 9, 991, 99, 81, 31. 1 minute 36.62 seconds, 48.99 miles per hour. Well, this event is not only for the South Eastern Centre Championships but also for the Simon Wall Trophy. I did wonder whether there would be a separate race for it, but it appears it's all on the right-hand sidecar final. Winner takes all. Winner takes all. That crash helmet don't look very heavy, Lydia. I think you want to collect a bit more. You should be struggling to carry that. Right-hand sidecars then, race 36. Look out for Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. 38, Matt S. Elliott. 80, Will Oppen and Andy Wood, and 306. Mark Warren and Adrian North. Here they come, down the straight. It's a level break. Who's going to get there first? Andy Gribble just about makes it into the first turn first. It's Andy Gribble with the whole shot. Rob Wilson moves up into second place on the tight turn. And away they go. Andy Gribble gets away a little bit. Rob Wilson pulls clear of the rest of the pack. Will Oppen and Mark Warren having a right little go side by side there. Round they come then. Andy Gribble goes a bit wide. Rob Wilson plugging away on the inside. John Hiscock and Matt Elliott. Round they come then. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Half distance from Andy Gribble in second place. Then it's John Hiscock, Mark Warren and Matt Elliott. Rob Wilson now walking away from it. A new engine. Blew the last one up last Saturday night just before the National Championships. By Brian Martyn. But he's really going well on this one. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Leading down the back straight with just half a lap to go. From Andy Gribble. Will Offen. Checkered flag goes for Rob Wilson. Andy Gribble comes home in second, then Will Offen, then John Hiscock. Mark Warren. And Matt Elliott bringing up the rear. Third race 36, I think I'll give this out. Yeah, right. Race 36, the right-hand sidecars will win there for 24. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In second place, it was number 3, Andy Gribble and Nicky Owen. In third place was number 80, Will Offen and Andy Wood. In fourth place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Fifth place was 306, Mark Warren and Adrian North. And in sixth place was number 38, Matt and S. Elliott. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.11 seconds, a speed of 49.25 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 3, 80, 184, 306, 38. 1 minute 36.11 seconds, 49.25 miles per hour. Race 38 then, a 250cc solos. After 3 legs, 75 Lee Street is on top points with 40. And in second place on points is 96, Georgie Wood on 38. Then it's 31, Paul Simmons on 29, 122, Graeme Brown on 28, 23, Darren Knights on 24. And away we go, and Lee Street wheelies his way down the first straight. He's into the first turn first. Georgie Wood goes round the outside of him. Lee Street pulling the tight line. A master of trackcraft on this wonderfully rolled circuit. 75 Lee Street going there. 75 Lee Street leads, and Georgie Wood in second place. Georgie Wood puts the power on early round that turn, tries to go round the outside of Lee Street. Lee Street pulls away down the straight. Georgie Wood's got it all to do now. Not sure if we're having 4 or 6 lap finals, but we will find out as they come round. That is 75, Lee Street leading, Georgie Wood in second place. In third place is Graeme Brown, and then 31 Paul Simmons, and then Darren Knights, and Georgie Wood going on the inside of Lee Street, and Lee Street powering down the straight away from him. Into the turn they go then. Lee Street again got a bit of a safe advantage, but Georgie Wood closes it up on the corner. Lee Street, the master of trackcraft, gets the line just right. 1 lap to go, so it's 4 lap finals, and Lee Street leads into the last lap. Georgie Wood going for it. He puts the power on early, he comes out of the corner very fast, and Lee Street pulls away down the straight. Georgie Wood goes wide and picks up a load of loose, and it slows him down. So into the last turn they go. Lee Street well clear. Lee Street is well clear as they come out of the last turn. The checkered flag goes. The win for Lee Street. Second place to Georgie Wood. Third place, Paul Simmons, Graeme Brown, from Darren Knights. James Peters, Chris Pye, Steve Darville. That appears to be all of them. Young Georgie Wood there going round, give him a round of applause, because he's only 15, 16, whatever he is. He's just come up to the seniors. I believe that's his first ever ride in a senior meeting, and to come second to Lee Street and chase him all the way, I think he's worth that round of applause. And let's hope we can keep some of these boys and not keep losing them to Speedway. That was race 38, that was the 254th leg. It was a win for number 75 Lee Street. In second place was 96 George Wood. Third place was 31 Paul Simmons, and fourth place was 122 Graeme Brown. Fifth place was 23 Darren Knights, and sixth place was number 45 James Peters. Seventh place was number 57 Ricky Pay, and eighth place was number 12 Steve Darville. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.72 seconds, an average speed of 48.86 miles per hour. Race 38, a win for 75 from 96, 31, 122, 23, 45, 57 and 12, 1 minute 24.72 seconds, 48.86 miles per hour. It's the 350cc solo final for the Jack Thomas Trophy and the South Eastern Centre Championships, and Dave Mears makes it into the front. Dave Mears going for it. Matt Etherington comes around the outside. It's all happening here. Dave Mears, Matt Etherington, Dolman, Stuart Mears, Michael Peters, Chris Wood. Out goes Harry Betteridge. What a shame that is. His chain's hanging around the rear sprocket. That is a shame for Harry Betteridge, going so well here this afternoon. In fact, he was actually fourth qualifier for this final, but he's out now with problems. And 19 Dave Mears is going to take the fastest trying to shake Matt Etherington off his back wheel. Dave Mears leads, Matt Etherington in second place. It's Michael Bovis. I think we've lost Bob Dolman somewhere. Have we lost Bob Dolman? We've lost Shane Bovis. Yeah, Bob Dolman's off at the top there. Off the track, that is, not off his machine. Round they come then. Matt Etherington's giving it a big one around the outside. Oh, it's on the last lap flag. Dave Mears leads it. Matt Etherington is chasing hard in second place, then Michael Bovis, and then it's Chris May, Stuart Mears, Mike Peters, Chris Ward, Brian Cornelius. Into the last turn they go then. Dave Mears is leading it. Matt Etherington is chasing hard. Matt Etherington pulls up a lot of yards on that last corner, but David Mears hangs on to it. David Mears is the South Eastern Champion 2008, followed by number 5, Matt Etherington in second place, followed by Michael Bovis. Then it's 59, Chris May. 14, Stuart Mears, 61, Chris Wood, 37, Michael Peters, 48, Brian Cornelius. That was another cracking race here at Torrey Hill. But there's the champion, Dave Mears, 350 champion 2008. It's been a long time coming back to him, but he's got it back now. There's Michael Bovis with his dad Kevin on the back. 350cc solo final for the Jack Thomas Trophy and the 350 South Eastern Centre Championships 2008. The winner was number 19, Dave Mears. Second place went to number 5, Matt Etherington. Third place was number 4, Michael Bovis. A good result there for young Michael. Fourth place was 59, Ricky Pay. Fifth place was number 14, Stuart Mears. Sixth place was 61, Chris Ward. Seventh place was 37, Michael Peters. Eighth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.14 seconds, an average speed of 50.4 miles per hour. We move on to the left-hand sidecar final. Will the Grand Slam happen this year? Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond have the national title in their pocket from last week. Can they add this one and do the Grand Slam today? The man, I'll tell you, best position to stop him will be 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. But there's a lot of talent in this final. Let's just tell you, it's 1, 2, 3 Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. 1, 2, 6 Danny Holman, Ben Fitness. Number 4 is Bear Evans, Dave Morris. Number 25 Tony and Tom Penfold. This is not in scored order. And 142 Terry Nicholas, Mike Raymond. 292 Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs. That wasn't in point scored order. That was all over the place. But that's the lineup for the left-hand sidecar final for the South Eastern Centre Championships. Can the Welsh Wizard do the double? Or will one of the others steal the limelight for 2008? I can't remember when it was last done. It's a very hard thing to achieve, especially I believe when one meeting was last week and the other one is this week. I think that really does. It'll prove a very hard challenge to be on top of the game in 2 big meetings 2 weeks running. Will it? Or won't it happen? Place your bets. because this is the big one of the season now. It's all to race for here, for the sudden death final.
Making their way up to the final leg of the 500. Numbers 36, 19, 15, 9, 153, 46, 4, 24, 1, 14, 112.
This now is the one I think that means the most this afternoon. Certainly to these boys that are in it, and they trap and they go and they're on the way down the first straight. And it looks like, God, it looks like, who does it look like? Looks like Andy Pack, Paul Gibbs has got there first. The Welsh Wizard is in second place. And it's all to fight for here. Tony and Tom Penfold in third. All the climbing over each other's back wheels. Well, where's Dave Penfold then? Round they come then. Terry Nicholas has got to the front. It could be a grand slam, but Tony and Tom Penfold are fighting in there to try and stop him from doing it. Tony and Penfold, a lovely tight line. Look how he shadows him down there. Slipstream, I think. Looks like Dave Penfold hasn't made it and the reserve has come in. Mike Downs.
Come on, Tony!
Round they come then.
Come on, Tony! Come on, Charles.
Round the turn, the Grand Slam is almost in place on the last lap. Raymond leading this one. Tom Penfold in second place. Chasing hard on the last lap and closing up the gap on that corner. The Welsh Wizards can't shake them off, but can Tony and Tom do this on the last turn? The Welshmen lead it. Tony and Tom crack that throttle on early in the corner. The cart on the outside is tough stuff as they come round the last corner. Who is it going to be? Look at that for sight. Done the Grand Slam. First time in years. Congratulations to the Welsh Wizards. Tony and Tom Penfold second in that race. Look what happened to Dave Penfold. Can anybody tell me? Well, they come then. The Grand Slammers. 142, Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond. Give them a round of applause, they deserve that. Top, 2 weeks running. All the way from Wales, came and conquered. Can they do it again next year? There goes Andy Pack, Paul Gibbs, they had a good rhyme. Mike Downs, Jim Manclow, they were doing well. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And Andy the Bear Evans and Dave Morris. Race 40, the left-hand sidecar final, produced a Grand Slam winner. Where did that smoke come from? Something a light over there. I think that's steam. Doesn't look like smoke, is it? Steam, isn't it? Anyway, enough of all that. Race 40, the left-hand sidecar final, a Grand Slam win for number 142. Terry Nicholas and Mike Raymond. In second place, number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. In third place, number 4. Bear Evans and Dave Morris. In fourth place, number 292, Andy Pack and Paul Gibbs. In fifth place, number 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manclow. And in sixth place, number 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.76 seconds, an average speed of 44.15 miles per hour. From the top, 142, 25, 4, 292, 113, 126. 1 minute 33.76 seconds, 44.15 miles per hour. 500cc solos, leg 4. And we're underway. Mitch Godden at the top of the tree with 42 points. Martyn Sturgeon on 34 points. Mitch leads it into the turn. A clean sweep for the Godden. Mitch Godden leads it 15. Martyn Sturgeon in second place. Into the 26 James Theobald. Then John Yeldham and Stuart Mears. Mitch Godden leading it down the back straight. Taking no chances on this South Eastern Centre Championship. A title has so far eluded him. But this afternoon he looks on form to take it. Martyn Sturgeon gets in all sorts of trouble there behind him. But Mitch Godden leads. Martyn Sturgeon, Rodney McDonald, James Theobald, John Yeldham and Stuart Mears. Mitch Godden then charging away down the back straight, pulling away from Martyn Sturgeon, leaving nothing to chance. Already 8 points going into this race, and he's not going to waste any of them. Maximum man, Mitch Godden. Round the fifth turn, down the back straight. Half a lap to go to being South Eastern Centre Champion of 2008. Mitch Godden comes into the last turn. He slows a little just to make sure of it. He's not going to throw it away now. Mitch Godden takes the win. Second place, Martyn Sturgeon. Third place to number 4, Rodney McDonald. Followed on by James Theobald and Stuart Mears and John Yeldham bringing up the rear. Mitch Godden pulls a big wheelie in victory for winning his first South Eastern Centre Championship. Race 41, the 500cc solos, was a win for number 9, Mitch Godden. This is the race result. Race 41, 500cc solos. A win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second place, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Third place, number 4, Rodney McDonald. Fourth place was number 26, James Theobald. Fifth place was number 14, Stuart Mears. And sixth place was 46, John Yeldham. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.73 seconds, a speed of 51.28 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 15, 4, 26, 14, 46. No others. 1 minute 20.73 seconds, 51.28 miles per hour. The South Eastern Centre 500cc champion, Mitch Godden. We move on to the upright final then. The upright final, and the top 3 cannot be split on the points coming into this one now. 16 Bob Dolman, 63 Carl Russian and 68 Chris Mackett. 3 qualifying races to end up dead level. They started off dead level on 0 each, and those 3 have come through it now. They're dead level again as they go into the final. Who's it going to be? I know where I'd place my money, but I don't know if you put it in the same place. Problems with somebody out there on the start line. Not sure if his clutch has gone or what's happening. Looks like John Yeldham's going to be turning around in circles. Press right, here he comes down the first straight. It's the upright solo final. And Carl Russian just gets his one wheel in front, but Bob Dolman wants it bad. Bob Dolman takes the lead. Bob Dolman puts the power on, drives out of that corner. Carl Russian comes underneath him, and Carl Russian picks it up from Bob Dolman in second. Then it's 1, 2, 4, rolling through to a Chris Mackett side by side. Look at the front 2, hammer and tongs out they are. Carl Russian pulls away down that back straight. Bob Dolman catches him back up going into the corner. It's close stuff here. Carl Russian holding on to it. Bob Dolman in second. Then Chris Mackett, Robin Wiltshire, Aaron Vale, Paul Morphy, John Yeldham, Barry Joyce and Les Rogan. And Ben Leeds bringing up the rear. So those first two have got away from Chris Mackett in third place, but there's no love lost between those first two as they come over the last lap flag. Carl Russell with 1 lap to go. From 16, Bob Dolman, Chris Mackett, Will Penfold, Aaron Vale, John Yeldham, Les Roman, Darren Joyce, Paul Morphy, Ben Lee. Into the last turn. Bob Dolman does seem to be a little faster into that turn, but I don't think he'll make up that much of a deficit on one corner. Here comes the winner, the man I thought it would be, 63, Carl Russell. From 16, Bob Dolman in second. From Chris Mackett, Robin Pilcher, Aaron Vale, John Yeldham, Les Roman, Barry Joyce, Paul Morphy. And bringing up the rear, Ben Leeds. We are now in the upright solo final. The upright solo final. And the win, going to 63, Carl Russian. Second place, number 16, Bob Dolman. Third place, number 68, Chris Mackett. Fourth place was number 174, Robin Pilcher. Fifth place was number 152, Aaron Vale. Sixth place was number 46, John Yeldham. Seventh place was 62, Les Roland. Eighth place was 57, Barry Joyce. Ninth place was 55, Paul Morphy. And 10th place, number 3, Ben Leeds. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.45 seconds, a speed of 49.02 miles per hour. From the top, 63, 16, 68, 174, 152, 46, 62, 57, 55, 3. 1 minute 24.45 seconds, 49.02 miles per hour. Here we have the right-hand side car final. This is not only for the South Eastern Centre Championships, it's also for the Simon Wall Trophy. And all finalists will receive a bottle of bubbly at the presentation. So we need all 6 finalists up here for the presentations. The finalists are 92, Paul White and Alan Elliott. 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Jr. 80, Will Oppin and Andy Wood. And 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. So this is a big one for the right-handers this afternoon. Place your bets now. Drive takes fly, and here they come. It's a good even break as they come down the first straight. Who's going to get it? Oh, look, that's close, isn't it? That's close, isn't it? That's close. 92, Paul Whitelam leads it into the first turn. John Hiscock went with him. Rob Wilson is up in the third place, trying the outside line round John Hiscock. Miles Simmons is just behind Rob Wilson. It's all happening here. Rob Wilson moves up in a second. Can he hold it as he drifts wide? And John Hiscock takes the title line. 92, Paul Whitelam. Miles Simmons splits him up and gets himself up in the second place. Rob Wilson chases hard. Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott are leading the pack. They've got a few links between them and the second place, Miles Simmons. Miles Simmons is making up a couple of yards. Rob Wilson is pushing in there very, very tight. Rob Wilson, sorry. Go wider if you go faster. Paul Whitelam leads it out of that turn. Miles Simmons in second place. Rob Wilson trying to come up alongside Miles Simmons. A little bit of a gap back then to John Hiscock. Then Will Oppin. Around the turn to come. Last lap flag, and they're getting closer together. And Miles Simmons shaking it. Miles Simmons and Paul Whitelam will get locked into a battle, and Rob Wilson will take the power of them. Rob Wilson's on the inside. Rob Wilson's up in the second. I told you they'd do that. and away they come down into the last turn. It is Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott that lead. Rob Wilson and Terry Phillips in second, and Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley in third. Here's the checkered flag, and Rob Wilson breaks through. Rob Wilson just from Paul Whitelam. I said that was going to happen, didn't I? I said that them two would get tangled up in the battle, and Wilson would come through. And Wilson came good, much, much, much to the joy of the three ladies in the caravan. Just in case you didn't hear it, I'll tell you. Oh, there's Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Didn't they do well? What a cracking last lap. I said, well, the others were getting mixed up with each other, he'd take them, and he did. He waited for the moment, and he seized it. There's John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Young Simon Wolf's daughter on the chair there. And there is Miles Simmons. Sorry, Les Doffin and Andy Wood. Yeah. The last race of the afternoon. This was always the big one. This was the ones they wanted to get their hand on, the Unlimited. As I said previously, you could beat all the 250s, or you could beat all your 350s, or you could beat all your 500s. Could you beat them all at once? Somebody's going to now and be the Solos Unlimited champion for 2008. Got to get my makeup on straight, no? I'm not sure if this is a handicap race or a straightforward scratch race. Very often it's been a handicap in the past. They do let the 250s off first, followed by the 350s and then the 500s. That could give D Street a slight advantage because he's pretty near as fast around here on a 250 as anybody else is, and if he gets away first, he could well in 4 laps hold on to it. Georgie Wood obviously give him a good run for his money. Oh, tapes are down, so it looks like it's going to be a scratch race. It should favour the 500cc machines. Rodney McDonald's got one, Martyn Sturgeon's got one. Not sure which one. Oh, Dave Mears I think will come out on the 500. Sure he qualified on that number 25 bike. And away they go then. Down the first straight, and who is that looked like? Who is that? Round they come, flat out round the corner. The 500cc machine with Martyn Sturgeon on board. Martyn Sturgeon. Oh, we're a faller. Somebody's taken a nasty tumble on the side there. The yellow flags are out and the red one. We have the red flag out, the race is being stopped in the interest of safety. Somebody's taken a bit of a perler on the outside. Remember, these bikes have no brakes, so don't stand in front of them. They have no brakes. There will be a rerun of the Unlimited final. Here we go then, the 500, no, sorry, the Unlimited CC final, the big one of the day. You might be Lee Street beat all the 250s. You might be Dave Mears and beat all the 350s. You might be Mitch Godden and beat all the 500s. But can you beat them all at once? Here they come. Flat out there on the first straight. It looks like Martyn Sturgeon has got down to the first corner first again. Or is it? Round they come. Dave Mears is in second place at the moment. Rodney McDonald in third. Rodney McDonald comes through the second. From Dave Mears. From Lee Street on the 250 in there in fourth place at the moment. He doesn't appear to be losing any ground much. There's a little bit there just at the end of that straight, I think, where the 500cc machine so rightly pulls away from it. But still just as quick round the corners. Martyn Sturgeon number 4. Rodney McDonald in second. Dave Mears, Lee Street. Dolman. And the race continues. They're all staying quite nicely spaced apart, making it easy for me in here. 15, Martyn Sturgeon drifts a little wide. Rodney McDonald chases him. 1 lap to go. Dave Mears is third. These three in fourth. Bob Dolman. Georgie Wood on a 250. Aaron Vale, Stuart Mears bringing up the rear. Into the last turn for the last time. Rodney McDonald has stopped on the far side, but Martyn Sturgeon's making no mistakes. He comes round the last turn, he takes the checkered flag. He's a Southeast Defender, unlimited champion for 2008. Second place going to Dave Mears, third to these three on the 250. Then Bob Dolman, Georgie Wood, Aaron Vale, and Stuart Mears. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to lift a rope or two off, help the GTSA out. Don't take the stakes out though, just the ropes off. There's these three wheeling down the straight there. There's Bob Dolman and Dave Mears. Where's the champion then? Georgie Wood, give him a round of applause. He's done well today. First adult meeting and made the unlimited final. Second in the 250s. He's good, wasn't he? So there is the unlimited champion, number 15. Martyn Sturgeon. So the unlimited final then, a win for 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Second, number 19, Dave Mears. Third, 75, Lee Street. Fourth was number 16, Bob Dolman. Fifth was 96, Georgie Wood. Sixth was 152, Aaron Vale. And seventh was number 14, Stuart Mears. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.33 seconds, a speed of 50.90 miles per hour. From the top, 15, 19, 75, 16, 96, 152, 14. 1 minute 21.33 seconds, a speed of 50.90 miles per hour. And a 250 Southeast instead of champion for 2009, and up there, Mr. Lee Street.
Thank you. Bob's filming you. Bob, please, Bob. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
The 350cc winner for 2008. It's been a long time coming back to it. He's had it before, I believe. It's been a long time coming back to it.
Trophy, the 350 today.
He was number 19. It's Dave Mears. Too bad. He was third in the British finals last week and he wins this week. He's not doing too bad for an old, you know.
John Turner, that's it.
He likes to be called an old.
Well done, you old git. Not quite as old as you.
Not as old as me now, but I'm too old to rise, eh? That was that, wasn't it? Yes. Left-handers then. The Grand Slam people, they did it, they took them both this year in 2008. They got the National Championships last week, the Southeast Centre Championships this week. Terry Nicholas and Martyn all the way from Wales. The Welsh Sidecar racing team.
Terry was a left-hander, not so bad.
What is it about getting old? Well done. Cool.
That should take us on to the 500cc solos. This man's been waiting a long time for this moment, but he's got it. He's got it this year. Number 9, Mitch Godden, Southeastern Centre, 500cc champion.
Thank you.
Two blondes have more fun. Jesse's gone blonde, he's been winning.
I've always been blonde, Donna Roots.
Upright song. Upright solo final. Another good winner this afternoon in Mr. Carl Russian. That's quite a few this year, that boy, I tell you. Unlimited, I told you this on the right Friday night, that is heavy. You watch when they pass it over, because that's going to be heavy. Martyn, Sturgeon, hope you're doing your weightlifting, wherever you are.
It's so heavy, John.
So, the Unlimited CC final winner, 15, Martyn Sturgeon.
That comes away, Martyn. I've got to know that comes off if you let go there.
He had his Weetabix this morning, that's all right. He had his Weetabix. You never know with all the strength he's had to use to win that.
Do 6 place
He'd
first.
have enough left to pick it up.
Martyn,
Alright, cheers.
if you do 6 place first in the race,
Up, yeah.
all right? Now the rain.
Well done, Martyn Sturgeon. The right-hand sidecars, we've got bubbly for all of them and then trophies for some of them. So we'll start like a beauty contest because they're all good-looking boys. Now we'll start off with 6th place, 991, Trevor and Andy Colvin Jr., please. Yeah, so they're all good-looking. Where's the other after? Stuff his face as usual.
Way to come up it.
Andy from Classic Paving, daughter 212, supplied the champagne.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Alright. Thank you very much.
You can have a shower with it.
Thank you.
Should we go around Georgie?
5th place went to Will Penfold and Andy Wood.
Hey, Conan.
Will Penfold and Andy Wood, not about?
I'll have it.
We'll have it, son.
Yeah, we will look after it for you.
I think there'll be a few takers I'm drinking it for. Well, they're not here, we don't move on, will we? We'll move on to 4th place, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Yeah, John's bring this back, he's going to call the little weekend. I don't know which one, but what's it on?
Lovely, thank you very much.
Over there.
Over there. We'll stand over here. Stand close. I like it. Oh, it's only for you, Bob. You're sorted. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Now we're up at 3rd place then. 3rd place after a discussion. For 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Oh, well, that's 2nd place then. Number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Just spotted Andy Wood, I haven't spotted Will up yet. There they are, look.
Here we are.
There they are, look. 2nd place. Then look at me up there. But it's not getting look at me. Oh,
Thanks very much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
right, that's the big one.
Thanks.
That way.
This way. Nice to see you, John.
Thank you.
Well done, Miles and Kevin. And the winner. I will this lot here, I think. The Simon Wall Trophy, the South East Centre Championships, the Race Carter Award, the bubbly, everything here. For number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott.
Hello, champagne cards. That's your petrol passenger trophy for George. No, it's not George's one. That's the winner's one. Sorry, I've got that wrong.
Yeah, I say it's the wrong way around.
So you drive, don't you?
I'll give that to Paul.
And that's the Paul as well. And the George Cross passenger. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Thank you very much.
Now you've got these. They got these as well.
Oh, no, they've got their
Oh, yeah,
lovely.
sorry.
Yeah, it's John doing the Southeastern.
Oh, that's all right, yeah. Okay, John, if you do this then. Do you want to put these back on here, boys?
We have some reinforcements from the Paul Whiteman crew who carry some of this stuff back.
Onto your heart.
Yeah.
No, not that one, right.
That one's Georgie. And this one's Alex.
Oh man.
The previous ones were the Song and Water trophies. These are the Services and the Championship trophies. The Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott.
These are the four that are left then.
Self-centered cap for the driver and the race car award for the
One was one off.
There should be two.
Did see Georgie Wood, so if Georgie Wood is just welcome with you, but George, would you like to come up and get this bundle? George come up if he's there, but
He's in the ambulance having a bit of
it makes it on the hand, didn't it? Look on his elbow, isn't it? Bend his elbow, you too much coming forward. There we go then.
He's in the ambulance at the moment.
Andy Wood, George can pick the other one up, can't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, Andy was too young before.
Sorry. Thank you.
There you go then. Thank you.
I'll get in.
I thought that rose should have gone in the middle, not on the outside. You put in the rose between two thorns, couldn't you?
Thank you. Never know when you've finished.
That just leaves Rob Wilson and Terry Phillips, but I can see them. Now we'll let's save them, boy, until next time, won't we? Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's about it. Georgie Wood makes it up into second place on the first turn, and he goes wide round the outside of Lee Street, but once again he's blown too wide. So it's Lee Street. Georgie Wood trying to inside this time, goes right up alongside. Normally if you're inside Lee Street, you're inside the track. So quite know what happened there. Still hasn't got past him though. Into this turn to go. Through on the inside goes Georgie Wood. Lee Street cuts back to go underneath him again. Out of the turn they come then. Lee Street picks it up. Round the turn they come one more time, then the checkered flag is out this time and Lee Street goes to the line. He takes it. 2 bikes clear of Georgie Wood in second place. Harry Betteridge holding on to it. No, Matt Etherington comes up on the inside. Well, that's close. Them girls can work that one out. Around they come. 292, Andy back in the first corner, but Danny Holman and Ben Fitness take it away from him. Look at that four, how close they are together going into that next turn. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Andy Pack in second place. Tight stuff around that pitch turn, and Mitch Godden still holding on to it. He's on 28. Georgie Wood has been at him hammering times all day. He's not around the outside like a man possessed. Bob Dolman leading it. Michael Bovis climbing all over his back wheel as he goes into the last lap. Georgie Wood goes round the outside of him. Lee Street pulling the tight line. A master of trackcraft on this wonderfully rolled circuit. Dave Mears going for it. Matt Etherington comes round the outside. It's all happening here. Dave Mears, Matt Etherington. Round they come then. Matt Etherington's giving it a big one round the outside. The last lap flag. It's all to fight for here. Tony and Tom Penfold in third. All they're climbing over each other's back wheels. Tony and Tom crack that throttle on early in the corner. The cart on the outside is stuff as they come round the last corner. Who's it going to be? Look at that for time. Done the Grand Slam, first time in years. Who's going to get it? Oh, look, that's close, isn't it? That's close, isn't it? That's close. Miles Simmons is just behind Rob Wilson. It's all happening here. Rob Wilson moves up in a second. Can he hold it? He drifts wide, and Johnny Scott takes the title line. 92, Bull Whitelam. Then Will off it. Around the turn they come. Last lap flag, and they're getting closer together. And Miles Simmons shaking it. Miles Simmons and Paul Whitelam will get locked into a battle, and Rob Wilson will take the power of them. Rob Wilson's on the inside. Rob Wilson's up in the second. I told you they'd do that. And away they come down into the last turn. It is Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott that lead. Rob Wilson and Terry Phillips in second, and Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley in third. Here's the checkered flag. And Rob Wilson breaks through. Rob Wilson just from Paul Whitelam. I said that was going to happen, didn't I? I said that them two would get tangled up in the battle, and Wilson would come through. And Wilson came good, much to the joy of the three ladies in the caravan.